So in today's video, we actually have new information regarding Resident Evil 4's DLC. Now, what's interesting about this DLC news is that we actually did not get this information from Capcom directly. Now, the way that this information was made public was by a Twitter user that actually found that on Steam, you can actually see that there's 7 new achievements. Now, what's interesting about these achievements is that they're not like hidden. They're not hidden achievements. It's not like you have to progress through the game and then you unlock them. No, they're actually kind of like they're prepping for a release of a new DLC. Now, a lot of people are suggesting that this might be separate ways. I also saw some other theories in that Twitter feed that suggested that this could be VR trophies. That doesn't really add up because mostly due to the fact that Resident Evil 8 released with VR2, yet it didn't get any trophies to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure I'm actually looking at the trophy list right now for Resident Evil 8 and I don't see anything. So that doesn't really make much sense, but I was kind of hesitant to just assume that this was going to be the new Separate Ways DLC and that Steam just screwed up and kind of just gave us this intel. But after I started thinking a little bit more about it, I was actually thinking, wait a second, how many trophies did the previous DLC for Resident Evil have? And then that's when I looked at Shadow of Rose, and guess what? Shadow of Rose also had 7 new trophies for the whole DLC. Now, of course, Shadow of Rose DLC also included 2 extra trophies for playing the Mercenaries mode. And since a lot of us Resident Evil fans are speculating, and you know that Capcom's new DLC will also include Wesker and Eder to the Mercenaries, it kind of fits, you know what I mean? It kind of fits that, you know, the same amount of trophies that was released for Shadow of Rose is going to be releasing for Separate Ways, or the new DLC that's coming out for RE4. But with all the evidence, it does seem like it is going to be Separate Ways. And if that is the case, right, as it does obviously look like it is, that just begs the question, how come Capcom didn't take the chance to announce it at the Summer Games Fest? You know, are we going to get this DLC a little later, you know, down the road, maybe at the end of the year? And, you know, they're waiting until maybe the Tokyo Game Awards, kind of like what they did with Resident Evil 8. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure it was September of 2022 that we got information on Shadow of Rose. I think this was at the Tokyo Game Awards, but they said, we're going to show you a little bit and we're going to have more information for you at the Capcom Showcase. And then Capcom Showcase happened in October, and then sure enough, I think 2 weeks later, we got Shadow of Rose. So is that going to happen? So are we looking at a Separate Ways release DLC and also the Mercenaries Wesker and Eder DLC happening so closer to, you know, a October or a November release? Is that what's going to happen? Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click this video where I actually go over Resident Evil Code Veronica's new rumor. Anyways, thank you so much for watching.